Raw radio.
What?
In your ear hole.
What?
Raw at ya. The vision is raw.
Black motherfucking power. How y'all doing out there, radio listening land? This is Raw at you, in your ear hole. We're coming out to you real raw, direct. We're gonna keep it hully gully like we always do. I have two special guests today that did a movie. To the guests out there, introduce yourselves.
Oh yeah, my name is Anthony White. I'm a creator and writer, producer of movie Child Support.
Hey, my name is Renata Woodmine from Woodruff, South Carolina. I also play an actress in the movie Child Support. I play Diane Johnson.
Okay, and the first question goes out to the producer. What made you come up with the concept of child support, and where did you get your actors from?
Okay, well the concept came from, I was sitting in jail cell. I was in the county jail, actually doing 12 months for child support, or non-payment of child support. And I was sitting in the jail cell, and I'm looking around, and me and these other niggas, we up in here, man, like 85 people, like, man, this is a real crazy situation right now. So I started, like, right now, like my story, how I got in jail, and then so right now the other guy's story was how they got in jail. And we had one common denominator. We all were good fathers, you know what I'm saying? No matter what the court system had to say about us. You know, and they was, they'd be dads, whatever, you know. So, but on Sundays, we had visitation on Sundays. So every Sunday, you would see a bunch of kids and family members coming down the sidewalk. And the kids were like running. They were coming to their fathers, you know what I'm saying? My kids would come and see me, and other guys' kids would come and see them and everything. So, you know, I was like, damn, you know, really, it's not the men or the fathers in the situation that's fucked up. It's the system in a sense, you know. So, you know, I began to write down ideas and everything, and then the story just came together. And that's pretty much how that came about. So I wanted to make some kind of statement, you know, as far as not, I guess, the system, but as far as men, we do go out there and take care of our kids. So I wanted the people to realize and see that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what you saying to me? Your ass was locked up for child support, and they railroad you. Now let me ask you a question. When you in this jail cell, is some of the stories that's in your movie based on some of the characters in the jail cell, and was the people in the jail cell just victim to white supremacy?
Well, no, the story is based on my life and what I went through. You know, it's pretty much my little bullshit story, you know. As far as anybody else's stories, I'll write down what they were going through, but hell, my shit was the only thing that I could really tell from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell the story from the beginning because all I knew about them was what got them in jail, you know. But as far as white supremacy goes, that didn't play a part in it until we actually, you know, we actually had to work for some white folks, you know what I'm saying? While you in jail, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, other than that, you know, the story was pretty much based on my life story, you know.
Oh, I can dig it. Well, I call white supremacy the system because it's systematically set up to destroy the black family. You see what I'm saying? Like 1 minute you're a happy family, the next minute the queen put you out, and the next minute you in jail for not paying child support. So that is systematically set up, you know, to desecrate the black family through white supremacy.
Yeah, well, that's what happened, man. And that's how you want to tell it. That's what the fuck it was, because you actually see, and then the funny thing about it is that the mothers who got the niggas locked up, the guys locked up, but would actually come and visit with the kids. I mean, like, what the fuck? You got to locked the fuck up, but then you come along with the child to visit my ass. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, what you're saying is she just wanted to know where your ass was at.
Where your ass was at.
Pretty much.
Okay, so you have an actress with you right now, and what role did you play in this child support movie? Come on, Queen.
The role I played was, it was basically like, you know how sometimes you got a happy family or whatever, they're married, you know, all families and all marriages, they go through, they struggle, they ins and outs and whatever, and then you got this one female that's screwing your husband or whatever, that takes your husband away. You know, I played the female that, I played Diane Johnson, and my role was that, I took Karen's husband away from her. I didn't have no kids with the man, but I took her kids' father away from her. He left his own kids to come raise my kids. That's the role that I played. My role was more kind of like inside type. Slash dirty.
So your character was the no nonsense, get on your knees, back it up type of motherfucking female that he's not getting at home. Ratchet there.
Yeah. That's who I was.
Okay. And so in this new project that you guys got going on, you have a significant role in this. Come on, Corey.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and what's this new movie that you guys are producing to put out to the people?
It's called Mother's Day, and it's a very touchy thing. It's gonna be very emotional. The new role that I'm gonna be playing, I'll be playing Jean Taylor or whatever, and it's gonna be a love type situation. You know, it's gonna be about a mother that built a fast life or whatever, and wasn't there for her kids. She loved her kids, but she wasn't there for her kids because she was too busy trying to make a way for them. But she was just caught up. So, you know, I would leave my kids with my mom and my sister, and then my kids to be raised by them.
Okay, and are you guys already casted for this, or you guys using local talent? How do you guys go about casting for these movies that you guys are producing and putting out to the public?
Well, we're gonna have a casting call, like a regional casting call, and about around the end of April. And like we use for the casting child support. The funny thing is that the predominantly everybody that's in that film on child support, they actually highlights in a sense, you know what I'm saying? It's a reality movie.
Right.
It's a thing on child support. It's based on reality, so it's shot raw, it's shot edgy, you know, it was really raw and really edgy, so
We like it raw.
right. So that's what we're looking for talent, people who have talent. I mean, they don't know they even have talent really, but we get in front of the camera, it all comes out, you know what I'm saying? Renata's character in child support, she was so raw in the motherfucker that everybody that's seen the movie, like, they love her shit, you know what I'm saying? They love her smart mouth and her wittiness and everything, and the way she talks to everything. I mean,
Yeah. I understand that, because when I saw it, you know, I watched it, and when I saw that rawness, I was like, shit, man, that's somebody I want to dig out. You know, let's just keep it real. I mean, that's that type of, you know, that ghetto swagger, if you want to say swagger, that, you know, that's in the hood. And you know that, you know, you can go ahead and get away with some shit with her, but you can't get away with two shit because you might, you know, end up in the ditch.
True that, because like in real life, with my dad, he never, like in the character Junior, you know, movie, that shit actually took place like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wrote it. The actual real events and everything. So there was a lady named Diane that confronted my mom the same way, you know what I'm saying? About my dad. So I mean, the whole shit was like, you know.
It was really relatable because actually been also the character that I played or whatever, I actually experienced that, and you know, in my life with my kids, because I'm a single mother or whatever, I have 6 daughters or whatever. So their father, you know, ran out on them or whatever, and I actually had a female that actually come to my door or whatever.
I felt, you know, the female that was talking the shit, which was your character. I felt where she was coming from, and also I felt where, you know, the woman was coming from when her man was going to leave the family. So, you know, you can identify with both characters because you can feel the emotion because either you've been through it or you know some family member that is going through that same type of shit, you know, as the movie's playing out, you know, reflect and say, damn, man, my cousin went through that shit like 2 weeks ago or last year. So it's very, how can I put it? It's very eye-opening to situations that need to be addressed, and I like the way you guys, you know, handle the story. I commend you, good brother, for sharing your story. You know, even though it could have been painful while you was writing it down, but you got it down, you put it on film, and that's what we need in the community. Now, if anybody would like to get this movie, where can they pick up this movie at, and the casting calls if they want to be a part of the next project?
Okay, well, we have a website that's set up right now. You actually go online and you can order the movie, and the price of the movie is $10, but it's a great DVD. The website is www.pwfilmproductions.com. That's www.pwfilmproductions.com. You go online, you can order the film, and if you have PayPal, you can use your credit card, whatever. Either way, and we'll get the movie to you within 3 business days. So, and the casting call coming up, you can go online also at the same website, and you can go to the email section where it says contact us, and you can also sign up on the email list and everything. You just email your information to us, and we'll get at you about the casting call and everything like that. So once again, the website is www.pwfilmproductions.com.
Okay. And is there any websites that you would like to give out that is affiliated with you guys or anything like that? Do you have any other websites that the public might need to know about on future projects or anything else? What about you, Queen? Do you have any websites or anything that people can get in contact with you or, you know, follow you on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that where they can, you know, you can build up your fan base?
Yes, actually I do. I have an Instagram. They can go follow me on Instagram at Renata_Woodmine_, and Renata is spelled RENADA_, Woodmine spelled WHITMIRE_. They can go on Instagram and follow me or whatever, and I do follow back and I do conversate. I don't discriminate.
Okay, that's good. Well, goddamn it, I do. I discriminate against the motherfucking beast, because we need to take the world over. Black Planet. Yeah, you know, I'm just gotta throw that out there to you guys. So, is there anything else that you guys got coming up, or anything else that you guys would like to discuss? Because I'm finna go in on both of y'all asses.
Well, you know, really, the one thing it is just right here. My partner, he's the director of the project. His name is Patrick Hahn, and he's a great video guy. He does great videos, and he did a great job on the film. And also, man, I want to commend the cast, the whole cast of the film, man. They went in and did their damn thing for real. They rehearsed about a year, and when the camera started rolling, they did their thing. I mean, all the way through and through. We have like one kind of celebrity in the project. Guy named Skull Bubble. He's a comedian, part-time pimp. You know what I'm saying? But he's based out of Atlanta. But he's really from Chicago, so. And he's really tied to the industry and everything. He's a friend of mine, kills everybody else like that. And, you know, man, we're just trying to work and build. And so the next project, Mother's Day, will be a whole lot better. You know, you know, it's all about keeping it real. You know, reality and everything like that. Don't try to get anybody that's going to be take a role in the situation, you know?
Yeah, I can dig that. Now, are you going to be in these films, or are you just going to be the writer? Because when I saw it, basically, I thought that you wrote it and that you directed it and that you shot it, and then you just had a video guy edit it for you. But you have a camera guy and a video guy, and you're just a writer and director.
What is that?
I'm just the creator and writer and producer of it. My partner actually, he actually was directing it, and well, I directed this shit too. So in some parts of it, but he actually did most of the directing and the camera work. We shot this shit with one camera, man. We had one camera for the whole film.
Good job.
It looked like y'all had multiple cameras, and it doesn't look like how you get them B films, and it looks real low budget and real unprofessional. You guys' package that I'm sitting here looking at, it's real professional, and I saw the movie. I watched it a couple times. You know what I mean? And for one camera, it doesn't look so low budget, but also you can see if you had some money behind you and a little bit of backing, that your team and what you do, you can do greater work. But it's a movie I do recommend that the listeners out there, to Raw Vision,
Hear me?
you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and pick it up. It's only gonna cost you $10 to pick this joint up. It's done by an all-black cast. It's written by a man that's telling his story, and it's a very good film to have in your collection.
That's right.
I would definitely say that. You know what I mean? I can't keep this one because she autographed it to a business partner of mine, but I might jack his ass anyway. You did?
JFG Group.
So, do you guys get to see? Do you as a director and a writer, do you plan on ever putting your baby's mother in a film, or your children in a film, or that's crossing the line?
In your ear.
Well, my little girl actually, she's in one scene at the end of the movie. She's in a very small part of the movie. My little 4-year-old daughter is, but I wanted to do this reality show with all my baby mamas and shit, and all my kids. See, I got 7 baby mamas and I got 8 kids, so.
Hey, well, nigga, you don't need to be on a radio station. Don't you need to be on motherfucking Maury, nigga?
What about that?
Did you say 7? You said 7 baby mamas? Damn. Hey, nigga, I feel sorry for you when you break bread, cause you know they coming, right? You already know they coming. And how'd you meet the queen that you're gonna star in this next movie? How'd you meet her? You know what I'm saying? And how she get put on?
Well, she came through. We were doing a second round of casting for child support, and she came through to bring a friend girl of hers to audition. And she happened to just start doing. We started doing like table reading, and she filled in and read for a part. And damn, she did a fucking great job,
In your ear hole.
Okay.
So she kind of got in there by default, but she got in there and did her thing. So it was like, shit, you part of the cast now. She got in there, man. She did her thing, man. I mean, she got in there and did it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what you see when you find people like that, man. Actually, we didn't find her; she found us. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a blessing. So that's how we look at it. Yeah, exactly. We didn't know the girl's name for the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? She was calling, hey girl, come here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you with the big lips, get your ass over here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it went down, man. But when I got to talk to her and realized that her story is more powerful than my story. I mean, her story as a single mother and raising about six little girls, you know what I'm saying? And so I started writing the script for Mother's Day. She came to my mind first thing. She was like, damn, I got to find this shit. And then she called me out of fucking nowhere, just like, hey man, I'm back. I'm like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? So let's pick up when we left off that. Let's go to work. And man, I tell you, man, this next film, man, Mother's Day is gonna be, everybody. I think Todd Perry put his film out last weekend. Todd Perry put his film out. Single Moms Club. It didn't do as well as it could have done, but I guarantee Mother's Day it's gonna be that shit, man, because it's gonna keep it real. It's gonna be a real movie about a real woman or real women doing some real things. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now let me ask you a question from, a professional standpoint. Since you're using non-professional, untrained actors, are they more pleasant to deal with, or you get more conflicts because they don't know the business and they didn't, wake up in the morning and say, well, I'm gonna be, a Hollywood movie star and I'm going for this glitz and glamour. Do they have the work ethics that a regular star would have in Hollywood?
I've been around a lot of celebrity actors and everything. I've been around a lot of them, and I find them to be assholes in certain regards.
Wait. Drop names, nigga. Blow them up. This is raw, nigga. Who's an asshole in Hollywood? Everybody. Raw.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you off the top. It's Tyler Perry. I met Tyler Perry a few years ago. I told the nigga about the idea that we're working on child support, and nigga shook my hand and told me, good luck with that, like that shit never work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds like some fuckery shit on his behalf. When, as he coming from sleeping in his car and he got what he got right now, and got the support from the black community, he should have, extended, some contacts, or, at least came by the set and looked at what you was doing, or at least read your project to see if you had any a good vision, and to give you some knowledge about what you could do better to make your project better. So he didn't give you no tutelage as an elder been in the game.
None whatsoever. You gotta give it a little like, yo, nigga, you finna lose that, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of, so, it was kind of, I was disheartened because I stood outside the man for 2 fucking hours, you know what I'm saying? And, that's the best they could do is just tell me that, you know what I'm saying? So, I felt like,
radio.
I felt he pissed on me in a sense, but but it's all good because right now we have the #1 movie in the streets right now.
Word.
The bootleg man, he got this and this motherfucker out, so I'm not mad about it right now. And I don't care about it being bootleg because we want the word out there in the streets. The streets gonna make us because it's a street movie, you know what I'm saying? It's a street film. Hollywood, the goddamn light, we don't give a fuck Hollywood. They don't like it or not, we don't care about that shit.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll say it if you don't say it. Fuck Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already got out in town already.
So, I'm gonna tell you some good shit though. We was down here in Atlanta, and we went down to the Tyler Perry studios and we played on the security guard or whatever. And like we was lost, and so the security guard came up to the car or whatever. I got him to take the DVD.
Well, that's good. He gonna like it because I'm very skeptical. You know what I'm saying, when niggas are trying to do projects or whatnot, what have you. But at the same time, I give everybody the opportunity. If it's bullshit, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
No sugar.
And if it's decent, I'm gonna let you know. And for me, watching it, I do believe you guys got something. It might not be this movie, but if you stick with your team and you get around the right people, you got something. You know what I'm saying? Because the writing was very creative. The storyline was right on point, and it didn't bounce around too much where you lost the major meat and potatoes of the story and what you was trying to get off. And I liked that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
In your ear hole.
So I just want to let you guys know, man, y'all keep doing your thing. Stay in there, man. You have my support, and hopefully my listeners and some of my viewers and some of my close personal friends and family members will go out there and support you guys. You know what I mean? So nigga won't be back in jail for child support. Now, hey, where can they get that movie and shit at again? And what's the numbers and contacts again, man? We're gonna keep pumping that out, man. The brainwashed niggas that need to be brainwashed. That website again, what is it?
Your website, nigga.
Okay, the website again is www.twfilmproductions.com. 1232, or you can go to the website, or to the email address at pwfilms66@gmail.com. That's pwfilms66@gmail.com.
Okay, and your information once again, Queen. Put that back out there.
Radio.
They can follow me on Instagram, Renata_Whitmire_, and Renata is spelled RENABA_Whitmire is spelled WHITMIRE_, and also I have an email address which is long or whatever, but it's prestigious, PRESTIGIOUS 777 enhancement@gmail.com. And I don't know for listeners if there's anybody out there that got some upcoming movies and they would like to see what I got. You can also contact me at 864-612-9668.
Okay, I thought you was exclusive to your mans and shit right there. I thought you was exclusive, nigga. You already trying to jump ship, nigga, and shit. You know what the fuck?
For sure.
Hey. You remember how Paramount used to get their actresses and actors underneath motherfucking lifetime contracts and shit? Need to go back to that. Nigga, lock her ass down. She can't do no movies outside of the family.
So chicken ball, man, you know what you gotta do.
Yeah. So this is the only project that you guys are gonna work together on, this upcoming project, or is there some other ideas that's out there, or are you gonna be taking like screens and shit, you know what I mean, for young entrepreneurs that might want to get into the writing game or the production game or something like that? Is that part of your awakening too? Are you going to be, looking at scripts and stuff, or are you just focusing on what you and your team is doing?
What is it, nigga?
Well, actually, that's a good point that you made, and I'm glad you asked that question because actually, Mother's Day is going to be my last project that I'm writing. I mean, because I don't want to consume all my time writing stuff because it's just hard work. I commend all writers, whether you write for movie, television, books, whatever. Writing is a hard-ass fucking job. You know what I'm saying? Really, we're going to start a program, hopefully, maybe next year, 2015, where we get youngsters involved and making films and everything. Especially in the area where we come from. We're from a small state, country, town, city, whatever. And we want to get youngsters involved and get their mindset open up to bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody can't be a football player. Everybody can't get there. Y'all can't shoot football. Y'all can't play football, whatever, baseball, whatever. Y'all can't be the same third. So sometimes you have to open the doors up for other people. And because we're standing here on the shoulders of other people. I mean, I commend Spike Lee, John Singleton, 54 years, and Bill Cosby, all those who came way before me. And I'm always standing on their shoulders, you know what I'm saying, as far as trying to be a producer and writer and everything like that. So I want other people to stand on my shoulders too. So when the time is right, I'm going to give them the opportunity to get in the game and make their dreams come true too, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but yeah, that sounds good and everything. I like that, contingency plan that you got. But what I'm saying is, like, what if some people start, hitting your website and say, man, I got this, man, won't you check it out? Won't you read this? And I mean, would you do the courtesy of reading it, or will you Tyler Perry them like you got?
Oh no, I will actually read it and point them in the right direction, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't get going. Everything on my plate. But, because I learned from a guy that's real high right now. He's a producer in the game right now. I learned from Will Patrick. Okay. If you know about Will Patrick, he did Take It with T.I. He did Drumline. He actually just finished Ride Along with Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. And Will Patrick is from Rainforest Films. He's actually featured in Jet Magazine this year. Will gave me some advice 3 years ago. So we need to make sure to get the project done. my opinion about it and try to point them in the right direction. Because I can't do everything. I can't, do it. I can't focus on what I'm doing and they do that stuff too. But I can point them in the right direction, I definitely get it all. I'll give them a helping hand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I know you're doing your project and shit, you know what I mean? But like when this hit the airwaves and shit, you're going to have a lot of motherfucking actors coming to you. You're going to have beat makers, you're going to have writers, you're going to have this, you're going to have that. It's going to get overloaded. But, in the same sense, can you point the people to the right direction? Or do you have a column on your website to say, if you have a script or something, email it to me and I'll get back to you. So you will contact the people and not just leave them hanging is what you're saying. But right now you don't have the time to focus in on anybody else's project, which is understandable. But you know how our people are. Everybody wants to be everything.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I stay focused on the situation at hand. I realize that if I spread myself too thin, then I'll fall short, and everything I'm trying to do to fall short too, So, but I will read people's material. We actually we'll actually do like a little short film that's what we now. It's called Bootleg Man. It's gonna be like a little comedy and shit. So that's what kind of playing and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's not for fun at Bootleg Man. It's just to really let people know that the Bootleg Man has a life too, you know what I'm saying?
Right. He just trying to eat, but I do respect the man trying to eat, but also I feel like we should take control over that. So if they are bootlegging some personal shit, to at least have somewhere to go to drop $10, $15 a week to the institution that you're getting the shit from, because that's how Hollywood do it. How you think all these Hollywood movies are getting out? You don't got no motherfuckers really in there that's just taking chances. That shit is scripted. When you get them good ass motherfucking bootlegs, the theater shut down and motherfuckers is videotaping it. That's all Hollywood being a part of some underground money. You got to report your money and your taxes on the books one way, but then you gonna go ahead and get money, in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wish that some bootleggers, motherfuckers, if you're out there listening, kick back into some organizations that you're bootlegging their shit, because really you're stealing from them and you don't want nobody to steal shit off your table, so you should know how it feels.
That's right.
That's true, bro. That's real talk, for real. But yeah, let's see the question. We're gonna have something added to the website with this, so they can submit their work or their ideas or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And but sometimes it causes problems where if somebody submits something to you, then your idea is similar to their idea, then before you know it, they swing you for, oh, that was my idea, or their idea, whatever you're saying. So it kind of alleviates some of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because that does tend to become a problem,
Okay, well, I never looked at it like that, but I feel like, you can run into 10 niggas that got the same problem. Just like you said earlier in this interview that you was in jail for child support, and then you run into some other brothers that was in some child support, and do that give them the reason to say, the movie's about me? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there with the same similar stories. It's just who got the vision to put it out there, to the public, or who got the enough guts to make themselves vulnerable. Because you just told people, all the listeners, that story is based on you. So it's just not some imaginary story. That's real life shit that happened to you. And when you was talking about your mom, got into a situation, then that's part of your soul that you're bearing. So I look at it in two different ways. One way, a nigga can say some shit to be greedy, but I can run into 10 niggas a day that's running through some child support right now. I can run into a couple bootleg men that's gonna be funnier than shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just how you put it out there. If you put it out there in great taste, you're gonna get great avenues. And then if you put it out there in great taste too, somebody is gonna say that they made the story. You know what I'm saying? That they worked with you. Because it's all about motherfuckers is hungry and starving, and however they gonna feed their family, if it's to lie and say, well, I was a part of this project, and he stole it from me while I was in jail, and then they're gonna get an easy payday, they're gonna do it. So it doesn't matter if they submit something to you, as soon as you blow up, you'll see, nigga, you'll see. First of all, you gonna see about them 7 baby mamas. They coming. Yes, thank you for tuning in to Raw Radio in your ear hole. I'm your host, Montura. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have that second half to you real soon. This is the first interview with the producer, writer, and project man of Child Support. And we're gonna get right back with you after these messages. By the movie. Raw Radio. By the movie. Child Support. Raw at you. In your ear hole. Radio. By the movie. Raw Radio. In your ear hole. We keep it waxing. Raw Radio. In your ear hole. We keep it raw. Don't forget. Child Support. Raw Radio. And I'm out. Volume 2 coming shortly at you. Raw Radio in your ear hole.